Welcome to my first vlog.
प्रमाणं बीजमव्ययम् अर्थो नस्थो महाकोशो महाभोगो महाधनः अनिर्विण्णस्थविष्ठो भूधर्मयूपो क्रमः महर्षित्यपि नाचार्यस्तृतज्ञो मेदिनीपतिः त्रिपदस्त्रिदशाध्यक्षो महाशृङ्गकृतान्तकृत्.
So, I am a first year PhD scholar and I work in a muscle metabolism lab where we basically look at how muscle metabolism is altered under different conditions like diabetes, obesity, sedentariness. So, now today I have an experiment to start and I'm getting ready for lab. Let's go. See, if your only motivation to choose biology is because you are scared of numbers, then let me tell you from experience that this is going to be the biggest scam of your life. Because every day in the lab, we have to do tons of calculations, be it calculating the dosage of the drug or just preparing the buffer. Numbers will never leave your side.
ସେ ଦିଟାଙ୍କ ମତେ ଟିକେ ପଠେଇବୁ ସେ ସକାଳେ ମତେ 6:40ରେ ଫୋନ କରିକି ପଚାରିଛନ୍ତି ମତେ ସେ କୋଟେସନ ଗୁଡା ଟିକେ ପଠେଇବ
Because we decided to shift the experiment to the next day, I thought of preparing all the chemicals and buffers that I require so we can save a lot of time on the day of experiment because every minute counts, and this is one of my first lessons of PhD life.
ଝୋଳ ଖାଇଲି
All the exams of my PhD coursework were over back in May, but there was this one paper whose exam is scheduled for tomorrow, research, publication, and ethics. I still don't understand the utility of this whole paper when we have already given an exam for research methodology where we study about research integrity, the right methods, and different kinds of journals and all of these things. But in this paper, I don't know why we have to study about deontology, utilitarianism, Confucianism. I seriously don't know why a PhD scholar has to mug these up. Again, a PhD scholar in life science has to mug these up for an exam, but still we have to do it. We actually got over a month to prepare for this, but it's only today that I got some motivation to do something about it. I was just going through the previous year question papers here, and I realized that in 2 whole years, every single question is the same except in a different order, and that fills us with a lot of hope that something can actually be done about it. So let's see how much can be done in one night because tomorrow I have the exam at 3, and if the same questions repeat, then hurrah. Otherwise, I'll have to see what to do. What the admit card? Going to give the exam in 30 minutes. So my paper is over. I had to attempt 5 questions, four of which were from the PYQs, which I obviously attempted without much difficulty. There was one question that I vaguely knew, so I kind of dragged that up to 3 whole pages. Anyways, I'm really, really grateful that it went way better than I had expected. Thank God. This was also my last academic exam. But if you ask me whether I feel a bit more relaxed, nothing, because I don't think I took any of my PhD coursework exam seriously because I knew that it's not going to reflect anywhere. Also, I'm not promoting being nonchalant about your exams. Please study for exams which matter for your life. I also was very serious for my exams, which were important to me. But this I know has reduced to something quite perfunctory and would not really uh, reflect anywhere. The performance would not matter much, and therefore I think we all gave the exam just for the sake of it. But the last time I was very, very serious for the exam was my MSc exams and then all the competitives that I gave after that. But anyways, it does feel a little bit light to know that I will not have to sit and write for 3 whole hours in any exam anymore. So it's time to rest a little bit before I move on to 100 things that are lined up after this.
Good night.